Hello, and welcome back, patrons, to Chrono Trigger. Okay, so Chrono is flailing his arms around, Luca is staring into the middle distance, and we're gonna try to save the Queen. So let's get right to it, shall we? You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. Oh boy. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, delightful-looking humans. We want nothing but world peace, or a piece of the world, Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. What did you find? A hairpin. That's Guardia's royal crest. All right. Some Nagas. Oh, Luca's been hit with slow. I think the best bet on this one is taking them out one at a time. Oh, they both hit me with slow. This is gonna be kind of brutal. Just constant slow spell forever and ever and ever. My defense still feels super low. I think I may need to heal Chrono in the next round. But he always needs to be attacking, because he's got the best attack. But I'll get Luca to cure him. Come on, Chrono, come on. I might actually need to do some grinding and get techs. Because right now, I'm pretty weak. Good shooting, Luca. They're both so slow. It's brutal. You shouldn't put an enemy at the very beginning of your game that does slow because your stats are already so weak. Your attack speed, so it's just like everyone sit around and wait. And this is with active time pushed all the way to full speed. People liked a slower pace back in the day. Part of me kind of does like the idea of the fast active time gauge and the wait version, so that when you're in menus, everything else stops. Sometimes it is kind of easy to get overwhelmed. Chrono gotta level up. Oof, that was close. Oh no. Ack. Who's this now? Lower thine guard, and thou art allowing the enemy in. Thou art here to save the Queen. The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? A frog? Chrono, it's a talking frog. I hate frogs. My guise doth not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please, but I shall save the Queen. Wait. You don't seem like a bad person frog thing. I mean, Chrono, what should we do? Go with the frog. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? Why, Frog, of course. Frog will do. Alright, nice to meet you, Frog. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. Jamming out on the organ. Aw, yeah. But first I want to hit up the inn to restore my HP. And then I want to hit up an item shop Let's see if I can't... Actually, I guess the market's on the way. What do we want? So I've got the Iron Blade already. I'll get a dart gun for Luca. Oh, I don't have enough. Bronze helm. Well, what we do definitely need is tonics. Not too many, though. 20 should do. Dang. I'd really like to get that dart gun, but it's so darn expensive. I'm gonna get bronze helm. And then sell my old hide tunic and wood sword. And then I have enough to buy a second bronze helm. Sweet. So, let's equip my boy Chrono and Luca. He's already good to go. Well, let me sell my stuff, dude. Okay, so now I have enough to stay at the inn. Because the inn's only 10. And we have our first full party, because in Chrono Trigger, parties are made up of 3, which is a nice number, I feel like. A lot of the Final Fantasy games, it was 4 or 5, the early ones anyway. And I think in later games they adopted the 3-party system. It just makes more sense. Oh, I should probably save outside. Just to be on the safe side, this is a 90s RPG, JRPG. So you never know, because if you die, you're going straight back. Okay, so there's lots of enemies, which I should probably take on just to get stronger. And does Frog? Oh, Frog has Slurp. Okay, that's good. From what I remember, in this place it's good to get at least the X-Slash ability, which is a double tech combining Chrono and Frog's techniques. So if I get to that level, then I think I'll be okay. The character designs are all so good in this game. Everyone's very distinct. They all have their own way of moving. It's very important, especially for such a character-driven game. Like, this game's all about the people and their interactions. Burp. Hey, what's with the disguise? No need for them here. It's almost my shift. I hate pretending to be human. It's so repulsive. Burp. The ones we ate recently weren't so bad. And those 2 soldiers we caught look rather plump and juicy. Yakra's so smart. His plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich. I'll look in on Magus' statue before my shift. Ether, 100G. Are you here to save Queen Leene? Oh, what a relief. How nice of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be just as pleased. Why not rest here until he's available? There was no need for you to come and rescue me. The master, Yakra, is very kind. I've decided to stay here. Now, why don't you make yourselves at home too? Don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourselves first. Oh boy. So we've got monsters posing as humans, trying to insert themselves into the royal family, all under the orders of some jokester named Yakra. And there was also some mention of Magus. So we need to find out who the heck's really in charge here, and blow them up. Luca learns Flame Toss, so now we have the dual tech Fire Whirl. So if we look in on our techs, so now I have Cyclone, and the next one will be Slash, which I learn in 71 points. Luca's got Flame Toss, and she'll be learning Hypno Wave. And Frog has Slurp, which is a healing move, and then Slurp Cut, which is an attack, and he'll be learning that in 9 more. And these are our double techs. So basically a double tech is when 2 characters have moves that work together. So in this case, Chrono's Cyclone and Luca's Fire Toss. So Chrono will start doing his Cyclone, and then Luca throws some fire in the mix. That creates Fire Whirl, which will hit multiple enemies. And then way later in the game, you'll learn triple techs, which take some of the most powerful techniques of your entire party and combine them. And those are super duper powerful and great. Okay. Done with this area. Let's continue our assault of this starting area here. I think I'll try to make my way around to the other side, see if I can get some more treasures. Because I think there might be some more items in here that I can either equip or sell afterwards, make a bit of extra scratch. Hooray! Sweet, another level up for Chrono. That'll definitely help me out. I've been feeling very underleveled. Okay, Maiden Suit, Tonic, Ether. Let's see. Can you equip the Maiden Suit? Wowzers. Not bad at all. So I guess if you didn't buy the Karate Gi, then you'd be getting it off of Luca at this point, because she would equip the Maiden Suit. I got a Tonic and an Ether. Spikes. Steel Saber. Is that what I have currently? No, I have the Iron Blade. Oh, awesome. So I didn't even need to buy that Iron Blade at the beginning. Oh well. Hey buddy. Inside this building there's a room dedicated to Magus. Heard something about a treasure there. And the guards back at the castle mentioned Magus, so I feel like he's the real big bad. You're humans? They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. Now, power tabs are great because they will permanently power you up. Power +1, I always give them to Chrono. He's the boy that needs the most power. Okay, so now I can continue. Wait, is there anything else down here? Yeah, Tonic. Revive. Oh, that's awesome. Eh, why not? Take down some more baddies. While I'm here. It would be, yeah, because I think I need Slash for X Strike or whatever. And then Frog needs Slurp Cut. So if I can unlock Chrono's Slash ability, I'm going to be right as rain. Nice. These new weapons are definitely helping me as well. I can feel the strength. There's a noticeable power difference. Okay, it's just this other dude. But it is really nice how you can, you know, duck and weave around monsters if you don't want to fight everything. You can just totally avoid them. There's some unavoidable fights, but for the most part, just get your way around them. More tech points, please. Tech points are so rare and beautiful. Alright, so 64. That's my current goal. That's what I want. Just unlock Slash. Did these guys spawn? Seems interesting. I wonder what the spawn conditions are for monsters. Maybe it's after defeating certain other monsters or after walking a requisite distance away. Circuit. Oh! guess all I needed was Serpcut and Cyclone. Well, in that case, we ride. Stop intruders, Gak! I used to have Gak back in the 90s. Does anyone remember Nickelodeon Gak? Slime that came in a little, like, plastic star-looking thing. I don't even remember what the point of it was. I know that it was, like, scented. Some of them were scented. And it was just slime that you play with. Nickelodeon was all about the tactile toy experience in the 90s. They had Gak, they had Floam, they had Squand? Was Squand them? Were they the ones that made that weird sand thing? Vague recollections. Only true 90s kids vaguely remember their pasts. Alright, I think I need to take some tonic. Getting some good levels up, though. Ooh, maybe I should have cured up before this. Oh, I should use my flame thing. My double tech. Fire whirl. And then I'll use a slurp on Luca. Seems weird. Wow, that is powerful. Hot darn. The question is the boss gonna be through here? I don't think so. No. Still have a ways to go. Okay. So, got lots of tonics. Cure up my party. That should be good enough. And give it a save. Okay. Couple of punks in there, so we have to go around and flip those switches. Whoa! Another nice thing about fighting enemies in the environments, which is actually something that you don't see a lot in other games that have enemies just in the environments, certainly RPGs, is a lot of the enemies in Chrono Trigger make really elaborate, like, intros, like, I don't know, they're just so flashy, like that dude slid down the banister, and it's like, well, you'd never see that in a Final Fantasy game. Okay, so that's one half. What's this say? No entry. One heal, one tonic. Click. Actually, let's fight these guys. I keep avoiding fights, but it's probably best to really power myself up. Combo, fire whirl. Sweet, managed to get all three. Really good techs in this game. And they only get cooler the farther you go. Some of the final techs you get are just amazing looking. Okay, shelter. So a shelter you use at save points, and it basically gives you full HP and MP. But I'm gonna use it after this big fight, because there's a lot of enemies here. Okay. Fire whirl. Might as well go all out since I'm gonna be restoring all my MP. Use as many moves as I want. That fire whirl cannot be underestimated. Now just wallop this guy. Boom. Alright. How close is Chrono to Slash now? 43, so he still has some ways to go. Iron Sword, I think that's for Frog? Yeah, sweet. Make him stronger. Alright, now this should open the door to the back. Now I can use my shelter. We'll save, and we will venture further into this place next time. As always, thanks for being my patrons, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.